is my new world. I suppose we should get started. Straight away, I can tell I'm going to have a minor issue as I try to build this transit center, because standing right in here I can hear lava, and that tells me, among other things, that if I look in the right place I probably have covered over a lava pit. Let's see. I'm gonna make this the main level because it seems like the most open and the most flat terrain. I'm gonna make this area my bus depot. So coming down the exit ramp, the buses would pull in here, and then probably pull out again over here. It's sad that I just thought of this. We're in 1.11.2 now. I can go through and replace those. I can make the streetlights work! Oh, this is gonna be so good. Super thrilled to be using the main levers to power these things. Yay! I've been waiting to do that for a long time. When I originally built this highway, I built these various and sundry signs, or streetlights rather, and all of the ones that I have on the side streets, with the intention of using daylight sensors. Okay, so I am at Hub, and I'm getting some stuff from this fella here. I wasn't really recording audio commentary at this point, I was just giving a tour, and he swam up in this hole and got stuck, apparently. Somehow, I'm not entirely sure how. Oh well. Let's do it. Oh my. Yes, I have to get this. he went down easy.
Took that with her?
Nah, gassed. One
I've been
arrow.
finding gas lately.
He took one shot.
I've been noticing the gas have been easier, but also more mobile than before. I don't know if that's actually a change in, or if it's just...
Death from above. Yep. Well, that gives me a good idea as to why there were so many blazes.
Oh, you found a blaze spawner?
There's 2 spawners and they're pretty close to each other.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Especially now that I...
Hey, bro. Jason, hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. What's up, bro?
No, I can't hear you.
How do you create a Minecraft?
Server.
Just like this.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Oh crap. Oh my gosh.
Jason. Do you triple die there?
Oh crud, no.
Do you triple die there? Do you jump into a pond? Jason.
What?
Triple dog there to jump in a pond.
Oh my god.
My house now.
Making a run for it. Oh my god.
Al? Jason, was that you or that skeleton?
It's a skeleton. Well, that one was me.
Jason!
You keep running into my shot.
Wait!
Jason?
At least I got 2 arrows now.
Jason?
Uh,
Can you shoot again?
No! Are you shooting at my door?
Oh, yeah.
Come on!
He was a bow. Would you hit him back? If he
it
tried.
wouldn't do him any good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Where are you? Oh.
I would kill him. If he
Oh no!
If he keeps on doing that.
Slow. Oh, come on! Wait! Hold on, boom break, please! Uh-oh. Nope. Why do you chase me, Uncle Jason? Oh, come on!
Because it's amusing me.
Chill, Jason. I'm going to take your house down.
Man, I'm still hungry.
I'm going to take your house down if you wreck.
Why is this amusing?
Your sister is talking a lot of trash.
Are you... Alright, so you're already back at spawn?
Yeah, it doesn't take long when you fly.
Is Humphrey in here?
Well, this is Humphrey's outpost.
So here's all... Is this all Humphrey's?
Yeah.
Okay.
His shop.
Here's Winston.
Winston the Guardian. Like, hang around. Oh my goodness, there's a creeper outside your house.
Where?
Right around the corner from you.
I'll lead him away. Come get... Oh my gosh.
Good job.
Do you know where you're at? Not that I'm gonna come visit. Right now.
This is NorthRidge. It's
Yeah.
around 10:15, negative 10:15 by negative 70:21.
I will have a look on the map. Northridge, eh? I think I've been there before. Oh, of course. Yeah. What a lovely place. Actually, I think I might have been there at some point. You weren't around.
lighting.
And what
Blast.
you doing?
Uh,
Be a bizarre pervert.
at the moment, I'm paving a parking lot.
Oh. Oh, you've got these fancy road signs. Killer. Nice.
Yeah, Sepha made those, so...
Yeah.
I could see a use right off the bat.
Locales. Holy f***, that's a great house as well.
That's Frash House.
Frash house?
It's
Simply-
pretty well crew and inspired up there.
I love it. Love the way it straddles everything. Could I be moderately rude and steal some food off your farm?
There's some food in the shop over there in the village park.
Oh, well, I can pay for that. Oh my word. I will take... is it okay if I take 32 potatoes? Just for now.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
I should have brought something, like as a gift. Real nice place. Is this all you? Are you doing this with an alternative human?
So far, this is all just me working on it.
I love it. Then, well, I would love it regardless, but especially this. I love this overpass, if that's the phrase. And a lot of the street lighting as well. Oh, hello, what is this? World of Wool.
Okay.
Oh, good lord, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Of course. Cool.
I'm particularly proud of this ceiling, though.
Oh yeah. Oh no shit. Oh. That's quite effective. Oh, look at that. That's quite a nice view as well. Man, I should do one of these. What you're doing.
That's curious. The TV's gone.
Lame. Don't worry. I love this show. Oh my god, planks. Oh, what are they gonna get up to next? Oh.
So the studio's up here.
Oh, what the again, it must be Sepha, but, like, I've never seen this. Incredible. What? Have you tried the whole, Elytra, firework thing?
No, I can't say that I have.
There you go. Whee! Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Probably the best way to get to and from Hub from here now is through the transit center.
Yeah, pretty tough.
When the time comes, I'll apply for a hub portal and it'll be here, but for the time being, through the nether.
Oh, is this the best way? Maybe, like through here?
And it's just by way of Lupland.
Cool.
Prior to building my nether portal, it's probably a good 10 minutes to get across there.
Yeah.
So, we've run into a minor snag with my previous build at Fresh House. The big TV, the big screen, disappeared. As did the chat room monitor. The update to 1.11.2, among other things, introduced Carpet having a hitbox. and as such, I can't have carpet and the paintings occupying the same hitbox. So I'm going to run over here to the World of Wool, pick up some fresh wool blocks, and replace some carpeting. There it is. Alright. Problem solved. Oh boy. I'm gonna go drop all the things and get my bow. I did not expect to run into that. Alright, horse. Put on a show for me. Why is it not allowing me to... Got one. I'm about to die, I gotta get to cover. Cover, cover, cover. Alright. Damn. I was trying to get the horse alive. Because I want me a skelly horse. Even if all it is for show. Yay! How's that? Right into a light post. Okay, this little guy was wandering around by himself, astray during a tour I did earlier. Need a name, listening to some Fallout radio. I'm gonna call you Wanderer. Sit down, boy. I don't need you wandering right now. This is actually what I've talked about before in terms of I am going to use what I have available to me. A big chunk of what I'm doing will fall into the category of infrastructure, and I am willing to use creative mode type stuff in order to make the infrastructure stuff. Because I don't want to spend a huge amount of time doing some of these things. And so I'm going to be building a core for each of these fires from which this beacon will project. No, I'm in trouble. I'm in serious trouble. I was floating over the lava when that happened. Oh boy. Oh dear. Ah, not fast enough. Oh wow. So there's a small congregation of people out here to look at it. Yeah, that's a sight. And realize that's not a tall one. Wowee, yeah, I'm glad I've got the rendering stuff that I do now. I can see the spawn site from here. Oh no, I have to go. I have to go and look at this. I have to see what I can see from over there. Now, a lot of people aren't going to have draw distance quite so high, but holy cow! I didn't realize it was that big. Yeah, you can see it all right.
What does this road lead to? Is the road new?
Fairly new. I haven't finished it yet.
Where will it lead to? Soon. What do you think it will lead to? Being done.
It leads to desert bunnies.
I can't go near them with them running away.
Desert bunny.
Wait, where about all the what about the deli bunnies?
Killer bunnies?
Yeah, where are the killer bunnies?
They're random.
I thought that they did. Is that one of the totem poles
What is it?
of the 9 fires?
One of the 9 fires.
Go up on it.
That's the one I built. I'm at the top now.
Hello.
And you
Wait,
can actually see it from a distance that there's a purple beam coming out.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is that?
Purple beam.
It's a colored beacon is what it is.
Isn't that why you get resistance and regeneration?
Yeah. And the purple, I chose purple because according to what I looked up online, that's a color that's often associated with wisdom.
So far, so
This fellow did not come to a good end. Ah! Horse! That's interesting. This hole was not here before. It tells me that my niece and or nephew likely has not came back here and let a creeper explode next to the building. But yeah, there's a couple of notebooks of would-be lore related to this, as well as a few goodies. This is the sort of thing I'm trying to do. I'm not going to keep all of this perpetually stocked. It's not worth it. I did make copies of the lore books. And they're just little notes, sort of journal entries. Again, I wanted it to have a certain... I love that. Whenever everything's loaded over there, just how far away you can see that fire. I wanted the Fallout style lore where there's actually stuff to explore. Well, I haven't done a lot with this world yet. We started the Realm of the Nine Fires whenever Cyrus was hosting it. And we had to use whatever it's called, Hamachi, to even connect to him. I started going around building temples and the various fires, you know, with different names and lore behind them, and we sort of expanded on top of that. So the first version of the realm, fairly basic stuff by comparison. It's one of those things, we didn't even make videos specifically of that one, and I kind of wish we had. The biggest sort of hang-up that we ran into was sort of the limitations at the time. Like, that particular world was all creative because Minecraft at that time was only available in creative mode. You can actually blame Cyrus for me getting involved in Minecraft in the first place. Once we started getting into the actual releases of Minecraft, I started looking into spending money on an actual server. Ultimately, our first real version of it after the version that Cyrus hosted was the one that I toured in the Tour of the Realm. It's like a 7-part video series on YouTube that you can even see, as Cyrus pointed out even during the tour, you can see how much like my own skills changed, how much I improved over time. By the time we did the actual tour of the realm, part of the reason that we did that tour is we had decided that it was time to move on. That it was time to restart that world and kind of leave the mess that it had become behind and start with a fresh world. And we did that. And that particular world went nowhere. And we started building a floating island in the sky for our spawn point, and started building some stuff around it. Even some other floating islands, like Cyrus was wanting to build several with like partial buildings and the like. And then it basically went unattended long enough that several updates came out, and the server really, like, we had not kept up with it enough to keep it. So we dropped that version and we started a new one. I built a floating island again for our spawn point, and that was about all that I did. It basically, it was time to move on. It was time to update. I started another world, another seed, and it looked good, at least for a time. The problem that we kind of ran into with that one was simply that I never did anything with it. A big part of what I'm doing with this is about setting up the infrastructure. So really, I did need to get this done and get Pepperton going before I move on to the next of the 9 fires. And that's simply a matter of getting the world a little more complete for people to join in, as new players join in, that sort of thing. Yeah. Thought I'd look in on Techno Beaver in a creepy uncle way. A creepy uncle that can fly. Ah! Force trading! Get out of the way! This is why I prefer to fly. Get out of the way! This one just deliberately ran out and jumped into the path. And the forest is still burning over there. Every time I turn around, there's more flames. Okay, Techno Beaver wants me to come over here. Full dock set up. And this is a part of that river that runs through here. Let's have a look, see here. Inside. Plenty of zombies around. Creeper, skeletons, zombies. He's surrounded. And there they come, it sounds like. Yeah, he got out just far enough for that crowd of zombies to spot him. Hey, dropped a potato. Here comes another one. So when I said he was surrounded, yeah, he was surrounded. So we're off to a good start. I do think this is a good place to stop for now. I was planning to start GTA 5 or GTA Online at 10:30. I might push that back just a little bit. I didn't necessarily mean to keep going here. I got involved. I got involved with it. I always do. We'll see where we go from here.